What is going on, guys? Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we are here with Tuesday reset again, meaning that we have got more wish tokens to, of course, obtain. Now, this week, you're gonna have to go to the blind well. You're gonna have to kill a bunch of enemies in the blind well, and also you're gonna have to complete a tier 3, of course, blind well as well. Pretty much about 10 minutes per run, and then obviously the longest part wasn't doing tier 3. I did basically the max you can do tier 3 every time. It wasn't really the tier 3, it's getting the kills, so you do actually have to actively participate to get your kills and everything. It takes about 30 minutes or whatnot to get this kind of done. You will get the wish token upon completion of the quest, and of course with these wish tokens you can get, of course, all Queen Mara. You will be able to go, ooh, I went too far back. You will be able to go in and buy some stuff. As I always mentioned, there is lost mementos and everything you can kind of go for. Ciphers, Ascendant Shards, exotics for people who don't have life fought, and then of course the main thing we are looking at is realistically going to be all these red borders. Now this week we are going to be looking at the fusion rifle that is of course from the last wish raid, and it's going to of course be the Techeun force. Now I'm going to use my wish token on this. As I said, I'm going to buy one of try to buy one of each sort of weapon, everything to kind of showcase them if you should waste your wish tokens on one or not. Of course, Techeun force is a dope ass fusion. Of course, it's the old Queen's Wrath sort of fusion, and it has some banger rolls and everything. Like, this is a really good roll, set roll for PvE. Liquid Coils and Envious Assassin Control Burst. This is going to be a really sweet roll for DPSing. Now, I know people would still say rapid fire frames with Warples, Cartesians. Like, I do have a Cartesian coordinate on me. People will say that these are better, of course, for the LPVE environment. It really just depends on how long the DPS windows is. For short windows, rapid fire frames, of course, but for the real kind of like longer windows, like maybe the Ogre in freaking the Warlord's Rune, Techeun Force can definitely go in. Control Burst, got to be really nice for that damage roll for Envious Assassin, of course, for the mag size. Has a range Masterwork as well. Techeun Force, this is no slouch in PvP or PvE. This is actually a really dope ass fusion, and it's actually one of the only fusions that used to roll with like Rampage kill clip, which was just super nice once you got a kill. But PvP, we're going to try it out as well. So without further ado, let's go into some PvP with the Techeun Force fusion rifle. Alrighty, so we are going to be on the stock with a little Techeun Force that could, and okay, buddy, what are you doing? But this is what it's going to look like and everything. You probably know from, of course, D1 or whatnot. It has come back, of course, in D2, and it is still going to be really nice. Like, you see Techeun Force, adaptive frames in general, I think that they're a really solid, sort of solid ass freaking fusion. Oh, no way, you just freaking stuck me. What the? Did he not stick me? What the? Oh, no way, I just died to that. Oh my god, my melee just didn't kill him, and then I didn't hit him once. But there is other weapons that, I mean, people might kind of suggest, and that is going to be things like Plug 1, which is of course going to be Arc as well. There is a lot of different weapons I could say that are Arc that are going to be good, but you can kind of see that the adaptive frames, they are just really nice. And this isn't even like a god roll PvP or anything. This is legit Control Burst and freaking Envious Assassin, which I'll probably not really get procced at all. Like, Control Burst, yeah, maybe. I mean, that's not too hard to proc in terms of getting kills and whatnot. But when it comes to the Envious Assassin, I am not getting that proc. So I can kind of understand why people who are PvP heads might not go for this roll, and that is heavy. But you can still see, if you want a really sort of consistent fusion rifle and you've probably got the other weapons or you just don't know what to kind of get, Techeun Force is dope because you can see really good charge time, and of course the damage is definitely going to be there now. Buddy. Oh, no! Freaking heavy! Oh my god, I missed like a couple of shots because I was trying to jiggle peek. But yeah, definitely people would suggest to me that they'd try to go in with like a Plug 1 or something. And where am I getting shot from? What? Oh my god, I was getting pinched from a pixel from 100 miles away. There's a guy with a shotgun already. There he is. But like, look at that range. I mean, I should not be able to map a guy from that far with a freaking fusion. As I said, adaptives are just, for me, insane. I mean, precision frames are there as well, like main ingredients and whatnot, and there's probably better rolls, but I just think generally, oh my god, kill this guy. Please let me kill him, because that's the freaking heavy dude. I'm trying to get my kill. But you can definitely see that it's super consistent. I just whiffed a little bit there, but if I hit my shot there, he's just gonna get absolutely blasted. It's definitely one of the better fusion rifles in the game. It just feels really nice. I just think adaptives, they're heavily like slept on. People just go in with their Cartesians and everything that's fast kind of hitting because shotguns and whatnot, but I mean, when it comes to range and absolutely just one-tapping people, these adaptives can just go in. Oh! I hit him. I can't see him because he's invisible. I will say, of course, as I said, this isn't even like, oh my god, this got triple freaking jumped on. Yo, buddy, come here. My god, this guy killed me. But of course, I could, as I said, you could get better rolls of this. And you can get enhanced rolls technically if you do get things like kind of crafting. Oh my god, but that's what I mean. Look at that. Against the shotgun, he did kind of miss and everything. But against the shotgun, you get the charge style going. It's just a really consistent sort of fusion. And even if you're not getting the full kill, you can definitely... Oh my god, we both killed each other. Oh, no way. Oh my god. He gets heavy off it too. Oh, Chocos, chalk me off. Why does my melee miss like that? Where's my freaking aim assist with the thing? Oh, that's pain. That's pure pain. I'm gonna kill the heavy now as well. Buddy, stop jumping with your stupid ass gun. Oh my god, I don't know if I'm ever gonna emotionally recover from this. And yo, buddy. Yo, buddy. Yo, buddy. He knows I have the fusion because I've killed him like 3 times. Come here, buddy. He's probably so pissed off at me, I'm not gonna lie. He's like died to this fusion like 4 times and me just like playing like that. But I will definitely say though, when it comes to this fusion, I just think in a 1v1, it's just one of the best. Like you can see, it can just drop people so well. I know other fusions can do that as well, but when it comes to time and everything, this has liquid cores on it. I could make this a little bit faster as well. But when it comes to time spent charging to damage and kind of get going, it's honestly just nasty. I just think this fusion is just... It's definitely one of the best sort of PvP ones for me anyway. I love this thing. I have a Techeun Force, as I said, that rampage roll and whatnot. And I just think it can go in instead. If you get your god roll on this, it can go absolute ham. Of course, I said, people would rather craft, and yep, I got that kill because he's 1 HP. People would rather craft out other rolls and everything. As I said, this can only get better. As I said, the only reason I want to show this is mainly for the PvE side of things that this guy had. Oh, no, you son of a gun, die. I can't move now, right? That's gonna tether me. Buddy, flinch. And flinch your ass. Now screw it. This guy's a sniper. He's not gonna realize. Oh, you man. There we go. And oh my god. He's 1 HP. I might actually lose this game as well. Freaking people are just going absolute ham right now. And oh, do not get heavy. Do not get heavy on my ass. So this one warlock dude, I've legit just timed him. Every time he's 1 HP, I just arrive with a freaking fusion. Buddy, we get his ass now. If you freaking kill me, I'm gonna be so pissed. Give me this freaking thing. Go on, you think I'm weak, buddy? You think I'm weak, right? You think I'm weak? No? You're just not gonna peek me? Oh my god, Chalk, because the man's gonna freaking win this game now. Give me the heavy, I'm gonna rocket someone. Well, I will definitely say the Techeun Force. I just think that it's a really nice sort of fusion and everything. I just think that if you kind of get a good roll in that, it will go in even more so, but this roll is definitely solid enough. As I said, I wouldn't definitely recommend a PvP because realistically, I'm not using the perks at all. Control burst or control, yeah, it might come in clutch every now and again if I get a kill. I have the next kind of charge time and whatnot. But the Envious Assassin isn't really going to hit much in PvP technically because, realistically because of how PvP works and everything. But overall, the Techeun Force PvP, it's still really, really dope. It's still one of the best fusions to kind of go in with. It's just super consistent. You can see it can absolutely drop people from pretty decent ranges. Alrighty, so time for the PvE side of things, of course, with the little Techeun Force to go. And this is where you're going to see it get a lot freaking better, of course. I'll have Envious Assassin kind of going, so I get kills like this. You can see what I mean. I didn't have much ammo, but you know, I did add in that extra 1 bullet or whatnot. And that's where Envious Assassin can obviously come in really, really clutch when it comes to PvE. Of course, the control burst is going to be great for damage and, of course, the extra charge time. So PvE is definitely where this kind of particular role, this set role you get from Marcel with the Wish Token will come in clutch. Of course, as I said, you can definitely craft this out for some absolute banger rolls when it comes to PvP and whatnot, enhanced as well because it is craftable. So I definitely will say that for people who want to get their absolute god rolls, this isn't the worst weapon to kind of spec into. As I know people will be kind of going on, as I said, about the Apex Predator, which is going to be getting nerfed sometime soon with the bait and switch. I was saying Chattering Bone as well, and of course there is like Tyranny of Heaven and everything. There is a couple of banger weapons to kind of get crafting and whatnot, but I honestly do think if you get a Techeun Force crafted, this thing could go absolutely ham for you, because as far as fusion weapons go, you can definitely see it is pretty nasty. But yeah, once I have the overflow, you'll see a lot of extra bullets here. Once I have this overflow, when I start getting kills with my primary weapon or whatnot, you'll see that the Envious Assassin will start overflowing. So I'm at 7 bullets and everything. So I said it is really nice for PvE. That's legit this whole role. It's definitely PvE role when it comes to what it has on it. I mean, it wasn't bad PvP though. You can see it can still slay out PvP, and it barely had the right rolls. And that's what makes this so freaking special, is that even with a bad-ish roll, you can definitely do work because adaptive frames are just that freaking sweet. And I just think that overall, this fusion, if you're really unsure of what to kind of pick up, I do recommend this one. I will definitely still say, though, there is the plug 1 and everything, which can be adept. So people will still say, why do they go for this when they go for plug 1? I understand that, but I just feel like there's different feelings to the weapon. And also, crafting weapons, I just feel like adepts are great and all with the adept mods and whatnot, but when you can craft a weapon, it just gives it that extra little bit of freaking enhanced rolls or whatnot, which just makes it, for me, especially because you can get your god roll, depth you have to farm out, which for me is just, it's so much better to kind of get your crafting going instead. It makes your weapons just always be the best they can legit be. All right, I finally got myself some more ammo so we can blast these guys. And I only got like one person there. Okay, give me the guy with the shield. Give me the guy with the shield. No, that's not him. That's him. Well, you can definitely see that when it comes to the fusion. The damage in PvE as well, it is definitely going to be there. And of course, oh, that's who I should have freaking used on. But against the big ass guys as well, you'll see you can do work or whatnot. I do think, of course, people would still rather warp rolls and everything. Control burst, though, it's just it's a really nice way of getting that extra 20% for just hitting your shots, which for me is super easy to kind of proc. But I'll go deal with this big dude though, and of course here's where the damage comes in. You can see the control burst kind of coming in clutch. This is where it's gonna be nice as well, because obviously you can't take precision hot shots on these until the freaking thing blows up. That's where fuses come in really nice. Anything that you can't take precision shots on. As I said, I just think overall this fusion, I do think honestly this is 100% worth looking at if you kind of really don't know what you want to get or what you want to pick up. This is definitely worth looking at because it kind of goes in PvE right now, and so the damage is definitely going to be there. And 100% has, of course, the mag. It's got the Envious Assassin, and it has a charge time. As I said, like, a lot of people don't really like going in with kind of the longer charged ones because, of course, it takes an age to shoot. But you can definitely see the charge time on this is just really, really sweet. Now, I don't really have anything for precision sort of damage. Oh, he's dead anyway. Alrighty, time for the final boss, of course, with the little Techeun force Techeun. Now, I can try to shoot this guy, but I don't have much ammo, so never already out. But yeah, I will say, oh, there's some ammo, thank God. Only 3 bullets, so freaking the scavenger mods with the ammo finders, it's never really worked together. And if someone's actually using a hierarchy of need, that is a rare occurrence. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use that thing in PvE. But I will still say, the Techeun force, I really do like this fusion. I think that, especially if you're not like a Nightfall sort of guy, especially if you're not a Nightfall guy, you're probably not a raid guy either. But if you don't really want to try to get your plug 1 adepts or whatnot, and you don't really have that main ingredient, this is just a really, really nice roll to kind of pick up, because you can kind of see that the damage is definitely going to be there. Now we're just going to do this. Don't worry, boys, we got some. But the damage is definitely going to be there. The roll is definitely there for PvE as well. I will 100% say that this roll 100% geared toward PvE. Envious Assassin Control Burst is going to do absolute work for you. This particular roll in of itself, tried out in PvE, but if you want to use just in general for PvP and everything, it still does work there. Like you can see, it absolutely just blasts it all them way. So when it comes to DPS and everything, there is a lot kind of going for this fusion, as I said. Do not sleep on it just because you already have your plug 1 and everything. There's something a little bit different about this that makes it really, really nice to say when it comes to damage and everything. It's gonna be great with that control burst as well. You can see the charge time just start to ramp up. I know you can deal with all the odds you want as well. One shot all of these instead. It is just a really, really solid ass fusion rifle altogether. And this roll in particular, Mara's selling pretty juicy. I will say all of Mara's Marasoft's wish token rolls, they're actually all pretty juicy. I mean, they're all like not the god rolls that you can kind of get, but they're pretty close to it, to be honest. Well, that is it for me, and of course the Techeun Force fusion rifle itself. As I said, this thing is a bit of a banger when it comes to both PvP, PvE. You can see PvP, I did not really have the best roll. I even had the charge time going up a little bit more. You can kind of course, decrease that. But even with this roll, with Envious Assassin Control Burst can come in sometimes clutch PvP. Envious Assassin, not really too much, but it still went in. Like, this thing can one-tap really, really well. Adaptive frames, for me anyway, are some of the best fusions to kind of go in with. If you master them, I honestly do think you'll do work with this thing. It can go pretty damn far. You've got, of course, this explosive pact as well. So every time you use like a healing grenade or whatnot, you'll get that bonus stability kind of going. So it can be really nice if you shoot someone, get control burst going, insta heal nade, then swing the next guy. You've got freaking damage, charge time, and also freaking great stability and whatnot going. So it's got a lot going for it. And of course, this is craftable too. So eventually, if you do kind of spec into it, or else get your first roll or whatnot, then start doing the raid or everything, or you just need like 1 or 2 more kind of patterns. You can start basically, crafting this. And crafting this will give you such good perks. As I said, this isn't great PvP, but once you get to PvP, there are some banger rolls you can choose from. And then PvE as well. I do think this is a really nice roll PvE. As I said, this will be more for longer DPS phases than, of course, using your Cartesian coordinates and whatnot. But I just think overall, Techeun Force, this is an absolute banger of a fusion rifle. But regardless, if you like the video, show us a like. I do support content, subscribe, and fantastic day. And hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.